What is up, YouTube? Today we have another awesome card from the upcoming Surging Sparks expansion, Scovillain EX, Stage 1, 260 HP Fire-type Pokemon with the ability Double Type. This Pokemon is both Grass and Fire-type. Grass is a great type to be right now. Fire, not so much. But maybe Fire will be good in the future. Who knows? Its attack Spicy Rage is for 70 plus 10 for each damage counter on this Pokemon for 2 fires. Now, that's not actually a lot of damage. So I'm not actually very optimistic for this card. You can proc this with Magma Base, and you can proc this with Frostlass and Monkey Dory, but I feel like that combination has probably better cards you can play. So I'm not super hyped about this card, but we are going to check it out in the official capacity of the Japanese YouTube channel, see how they play it, see how it goes from here. If you guys enjoy this content, there will be a deck list at the end, I believe, of the video. Yep, there's a deck list at the end. Check it out. Please like and subscribe this video. Every time there's a new set that drops, I will be reacting to the Japanese YouTube channel, checking out some of their latest cards and content, and we will be doing a buy list video and all that fun stuff coming up soon here for Surging Sparks as the pre-releases kick off this weekend. So thank you for the support as always, and let's jump in to the video. Yeah, I think I don't have a lot of high hopes for this deck, but it looks interesting. Bolt on the right, I think Capsicate on the left. Getting 2 fires. I guess Magma Basin, but you can't even Magma Basin into Capsicates. It's got to be to Scovillain. Revavroom, so we get to discard an energy draw up to fill our hand to 6. Sizzlipede. I don't know what the Centiskorch does. Attach, pass. Let's go ahead and Vessel with the Bolt. I mean, Bolt should just go 2/2/2 and win this matchup every time, probably. I guess putting down Teal Masks is a free 2 prize cards into a fire type, I guess. Like, that's the one thing I can think of is, like, the way this matchup ends that way. Oh, Big Charm active. Yep. I mean, I don't know. You might just want to charm the green guy, honestly, here, just because you know that your opponent's got a fire type, so maybe that's a little bit better, but I guess I don't know what the attack does. Let's go ahead and get a Revavroom, discarding an Arven and a Puffin, using Boss to bring up the Teal Mask. Oh, dude, I called this. Let's use Revavroom to draw up to 6. A-Spec Hyper Aroma. Interesting. Let's get Scovillain and Sizzlipede. Or Centiskorch. It looks like just 130 for 1. I guess Charm wouldn't have saved you, because 130 just kills either way, which is fine, I guess. That's on me. I didn't know what Centiskorch's attack did. So we're going to go ahead and do 260, knocking out the Teal Mask Ogerpon, and we put 3 damage counters on our bench Pokemon and to each of them. So I guess that's how we power up our guys. I don't know. This seems so convoluted to power up. Like, this is just kind of bad. We'll Sada set up our board. I mean, just don't put another Teal Mask down. That's really all you have to do this turn, and I feel like you're okay. Vessel, just get some energies out of the deck. We get to attach. We get Bravery Charm there. I don't know. I would have Bravery Charmed in this situation. Again, okay. So Bravery Charming the Bolt doesn't actually do that much because Scovillain's attack is 70 plus 10 for each damage counter on it, which means it needs a significant amount of damage on it to actually one-shot a Raging Bolt. But if you put the charm on like Squawkabilly or Pheasantipity here, you just make them a little bit beefier. So now there's no boss or countercatcher play that pops these, because I'm pretty sure the win con here is that we can go like boss Squawkabilly or something, and then the game gets difficult. I don't entirely know, but I feel like that's the route, right? Like, you need to take the little guys on the bench. Like, we're not ever winning this game by going through bolts. What is that card? Cast Form? Radiant Heatran. Oh, okay. All right. That's completely expected and not out of the realm of possibility. Magma Basin hits the board. We'll use Damage Pump, which moves up to 3 damage counters from... Wait, is there only 1? Am I trolling? All good. Magma Basin, power up our guy here, goes to 50. Wait. Oh, it's 10 plus 70. My bad. That's on me. Sorry. I thought it was 70 plus 10 the other way around. We are getting the one-shot here. Wait, this is actually not as bad as I thought. I mean, the powering up doesn't seem as great. Okay. In hindsight, the Centiskorch attack doesn't seem nearly as good to power up our guys. Maybe that's worth doing. But what if we just played like the Gengar and damage pumps at that point? Like Gengar, Magma Base, and damage pumps. Revavroom seems interesting. I don't know if that's necessarily needed. But the damage pump plus Gengar works kind of like you're playing Zoroark Break, but in a different way. So a lot of stuff is happening here. A lot of yapping. We probably have to prime catch the one on the bench, and even if we do, we lose the game. Almost certainly here. As a Raging Bolt player, because we lost first 2 prize cards. So Sandy Shocks, I guess. We're going to, I don't know, what's our route to win this game? I feel like we don't have a route to win this game. Pheasantipity for 3. Greninja for 2. Teal Dance for 1. Pokestop. Okay, we bumped the stadium. Gear. I mean, it's just knockout active and hope we don't get knocked out, right? Like, that's literally the only line we have. Pokestop. Oh, we just get a free 3 cards. Wonderful. The Raging Ball player has like a billion cards in hand, but it doesn't matter, I don't think, just because at the end of the day, we have to attack with a 2 prize card. Wow, our deck is literally just 3 cards left. I mean, I guess you could, I don't know, to 1 and we whiff, but I mean, we were going to do this every time. Like, this is like always the play we were going to make, where we just discard these, knock out the active, and we just hope there's no fire energy on the other end. If there's a fire energy on the other end, we just lose the game. Wow, now that I'm thinking about it, this is so embarrassing, guys. Like, everyone watching on YouTube, like, this has got to be like one of my most embarrassing reading comprehension moments of all time. There's a knockout, there's the game. Okay, the Centiskorch, cute idea. If this is a 1-1 Centiskorch, I'm going to be like, okay, man, like, you got so lucky to pull this off. But if it's 2-2, it makes a lot more sense. But in the same regard, I guess you can do this without having to put 2 prizes into play. So that's where the Centiskorch's Allure comes in. Where you can go Sizzlepede early, set up your board, and then Scovillains just clean up by going like into 2 prizes after that. But I guess you have to be able to take 2 prizes every single time. And I don't think the Centiskorch can guarantee you 2 prizes every time. So sometimes it's just a wasted attack, I feel like. Let's take a look at the list. We see the 4-3 Scovillain makes sense to me. 2-2 Centiskorch, exactly what I said. I don't know what the cast form does, but that's there. 2-2 Reverum. I guess we're leaning into the Hyper Aroma strategy a little bit more here. Only 2 damage pumps. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. The Gengar damage pump strategy seems a lot better than playing a 2-2 Sizzlepede. Like, you could play 3 Gengar, 3 damage pump at that point, and just use the Gengars as discard fodder. You do need the 4 Magma Basin, so that is something important. Rather than playing Arven, you can just play Research at that point in your deck and just like slam Researches and play like get fires into the discard much more efficiently. I think Arven is like super slow for this deck. Like, yeah, you get to get turn 1 like Puffin into turn 2 Aroma basically if you want it, but the question is that fast enough to actually play the game? Like, what if you just want to slam Research instead, get the ball rolling, and then you can do a little bit more with like other effects that get you more damage counters? I don't know. I know that the ones I can think of off the top of my head are just like maybe play a thin Frostlass line. At this point, just like a thin Frostlass line is enough to do it. And I probably would just cut Radiant Heatran, man. This card seems like it sucks. Like, I would just play like Zard at this point, at the end game, or like, I don't even know, like a different like Radiant Serena maybe to heal towards the end of the game once you have enough damage counters. Like, maybe rather than playing Sizzlepede, play like 1-1 or 2-2 Frostlass, cut the Reverum line completely. Maybe just play something else in that slot, and then make those Arvens Researches, and then switch the tools around for some other shit, and then play like Rad Serena or like Rad Zard at the end of the game, and just you can damage manipulate in a way that works. Like, this doesn't seem bad. This idea itself is not great. Anyway, we can cook this later when the deck is out on PTCG Live in a couple of weeks. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy this content. Please like and subscribe.